And even the more funny thing was that Billy was so really cool, and they tell me in so funny Spanish, "Hola, soy Guillermo Susan. Can we play later? Can we jam later?" And I say, "Yes." Imagine.
Planet Guitar today is delighted to welcome Spanish blues guitarist Susan Santos. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you very much, Paul.
I've been listening to your albums again over the last week and been thinking what I really like about them is that both the lyrics and the music are fun, and they've also got attitude. Is that your aim?
I think that maybe it's my own style, to think about to write a song. But I think that in this album, I have something that for me is like a plus, no, because I'm trying to do every song like it was like a chapter or even a short movie, that there's a story inside in every story, in every song. I know that every song have a story, but I think that there's something different. Even a woman that is a gambler in a casino, or somebody that is lost in the middle of the desert. I thought that it was the moment to do something different.
This kind of a mix of accessibility and edge that's on your latest album, which is, we should say, called Sonora, out on April the 5th. For me, it's exemplified by Hot Rod Lady, Snakebite, and What I Want. Do you agree?
For me, I think that maybe my favorite song, Hot Rod Lady, of course, Snakebite too. Maybe I don't think about What I Want, but it's true that it's so really funny song to play in live performance, because the thing is, the release of the album is in April, but we start the tour in February, and we play the song before the people can listen in social media. But I saw that it's a so really funny song to play in live.
If I had to choose another favorite, I would definitely choose Let It Ride, which closes the album, because it takes an unexpected, heavy, trippy turn.
It's true. Even the funny thing in this song for me was that the second part that is like a different song, no?
Yes.
Is improvised, the solo, everything, But I remember that I saw the theremin on the studio, and I said, I never played theremin. And I said, yes, I want to try it because this part is a little bit crazy, psychedelic part. I said, it's perfect, theremin. And it was so really funny.
And I understand that Jimmy Page maybe influenced that a little bit. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, is that right? The first time I saw theremin, it was a video of the show of Led Zeppelin, and I say, wow, what is that? And when I saw in the studio, yes, I need to try it.
I'm intrigued that the idea of the desert seems to influence not just this latest album, but also previous albums. Why is that? What is the attraction of the desert for you, and have you spent much time in the desert?
I think that they have the desert have something special, something dark, but when you are in the nature, there's something so special. I think that for me is something different for this album, because maybe the word desert or something lost in the desert, maybe you can find in the lyric of the other albums. But for me, there's an important point, not only because the name of Sonora for the album for me is, of course, because it's the desert, and the desert of Sonora, all the songs have a point in common in the album, that is the desert. But on the other hand, Sonora is a Spanish word too, that is the feminine of sound. And for me, I think that the album have a mix of different style songs, and maybe it's a second meaning of the album for me, of this mix of these sounds, Sonora sounds.
You've previously mentioned influences such as Stevie Ray Vaughan, Tom Waits, Chuck Berry, Led Zeppelin, ZZ Top, but also Patsy Cline and Sarah Vaughan. You seem to have a particular love for British and American acts. Is that right?
Yes, I really. The truth is, I really like to listen, good music,
Ah,
and I always like to listen, even new artists, new band. But I think that I must do say all the artists, all the bands I listen in my life, and I really love. Maybe we can spend the entire evening
uh-huh,
talking about it because
uh-huh,
I think that wow, there's a lot of fun. I am a really fan of Beatles too, of Queen, there's a lot of amazing band
uh-huh,
in the contemporary music.
uh-huh. But you know, a lot of Spanish friends I know, they listen to American and British music a lot, but they also listen to a lot of Spanish music. Is that your case as well?
No, I don't really listen Spanish music.
Ah,
It's true. I think that like a musician, I listen all kind of music. It's true,
ah,
but in my band, I'm so secure about the way I want to play the music I want to play. But for me, like a musician, it's true that I start to play the first music I start to play in the guitar was Spanish guitar, and I start to play in flamenco you know and for me flamenco is different than what you say that Spanish music. I don't listen Spanish pop music, but of course I really love flamenco too. I really love bossa nova, tango, all different style. But yeah, it's true that I'm not fan of Spanish pop. It's true.
ah. Great. Going back, may I ask you what name your parents gave you at birth and when you chose Susan Santos?
Sure, my name is Susana Santos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
yeah. It's
it,
it's only the Susana to Susan.
I see.
The thing it was that I was born in Extremadura, Badajoz. It's not. It's a little more in the south than Madrid in the map of the Spain, but it's not Andalusia. And true that there, when I was younger, my friends told me always said Susana, Su or Susie, and later they told me Susan.
I believe you started playing guitar when you were around 18. Is that right?
Yeah, Spanish guitar.
Okay. Which was your first electric guitar?
My first electric guitar, it was the thing I must to start to work in I have a work of 1 month to buy my first guitar, electric guitar. It was a Ibanez, the more cheaper Ibanez lefty I could find,
Right. Have you still got it?
No,
You
no,
traded
no,
off.
right now, no. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because later I said, yeah, I know somebody that he was lefty too, and he told me, yeah, I love your guitar. I have another guitar, better guitar. And I say, yeah, it's for you.
Am I right in thinking that you were studying at university at the same time in the University of Extremadura?
Yes, I studied 3 years. I don't know how you say in English, but it's biblioteconomía and documentación. Biblioteconomía is nothing about music. It's
I see.
about bookstore,
Right.
bookstore, libraries.
Library
Yeah,
studies or something like that. Okay. It's very, very different to what you're doing, as you say. But
sure.
it sounds like an explosive period for you because I believe you were listening to lots of blues music and lots of different music and also playing. Must have been a very intense time.
Yeah, I think that it was, I remember, I never forget the day, listen, the first time, radio show that the usual play blues, classic rock band. And I remember that the first time I listened, wow, the first time I listened Stevie Ray Vaughan, I said, who is that? Who is this guy? And who is that style of music? Because I don't know, I didn't know nobody that listened this music. And I said, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I want to listen again, and again, again, again. And one day I say, I think that maybe I don't really like at all playing Spanish guitar all the time. I want to play electric guitar. And it was that point that I say, yeah, yes, I want electric guitar.
You were choosing a type of music that is not very common for that area, and also I don't think the locals, let's say, received you as well as you've been received outside of the area. Um, did you ever doubt yourself?
Yeah. The thing that when I say yes, I want to play guitar, I said to my parents that I want to go to the classes school guitar. And I was 18 years old, and they told me that I was so old to start to study, because I know that maybe everybody wants to start to play Spanish guitar, and it's so crowded to children that want to play guitar. But I think that 18 years is a really good time and year to start to play an instrument, no? And that one, it was the day I said yes. So I tried to play by my own. And I bought books. At those days, it wasn't YouTube. And I start to play, what I can do. And I start to learn the fair chords, the fair scale.
I think you once said that music is a dangerous sport. I think you meant this is like a high risk career. Was that like a
Sure.
spur for you? Was that a spur challenge?
Uh, it, yeah, sure. You know that it's not easy to live like a musician, and it's worse to live if you have your own project, your own band with your own songs. You don't play commercial music, no? Yes, but it's a risk that I really love, because I can see my life without music, without playing, in live performance, without write songs, without record album.
Um, if I had to choose two career boosts, I would choose the European Blues Awards at the beginning of 2019, and when you played with Billy Gibbons. Is that fair that those were the two biggest boosts to your career?
Well, it was a really cool year, because I started the year with the award, the European award, and later, 2 months later, it was the release of my fifth album, No You Turn. In the summer, it was the day I was the band support of Billy Gibbons. And even the more funny thing, it was that Billy was so really cool, and they tell me in so funny Spanish, "Hola, soy Guillermo Susan. Can we play later? Can we jam later?" And I say, "Yes." Imagine. So it was really nice, because I really a great fan of CC Todd, and you met a hero, and he's so nice, so cool, and even we play together. Is a really good memory for me. Yeah, it's true.
Susan, I think you've made a great album. I just want to wish you all the best this year with both the promotion and the tour. Best of luck.
Thank you very much, Paul.
It's been a pleasure
Bye
to talk.
bye.